Hey guys, welcome to my channel Desi Down Under, where I'll be documenting creating this food forest in Sydney, Australia. We are in April, which is autumn, and soon we'll be going into winters. The house is located in Sydney in a typical suburban block of 1/8 of an acre. I'm growing fruit trees which are either not available in the market or they're just not of good quality, something like this lychee tree on my backside. So without further ado, let me show you all the trees that I'm growing. So we'll start with this front yard. As you can see, it is a slope from the street towards the house. That's why I can stack more trees than you would usually do in such a small space. On the left side, you can see this layer of lemongrass, which is to create a border as well as create a living mulch that I can use to mulch other plants. Then I have these pomegranate varieties. So this one is Ben Hur, followed by an Azerbaijani, and then Ben Hur again, Azerbaijani. On top of here we have the Alfonso mango tree and a banana variety called Grand Nain. If you go back down, I have this mango variety called banana mango. So I planted this about 6 months back. It had a flush and it's been growing very nicely. This is a Thai mango which is dwarf. It has been in the ground for about 2 years, has given me only one fruit so far, which is okay. Then we have this dwarf avocado variety called Pinkerton. It has fruited, given me 2 fruits this year. So one is still there, you can see. This tree is called the peanut butter tree. So I haven't had the berries yet, but apparently they taste like peanut butters. This is another avocado. It's called Fiote. It's been in the ground for just over 2 years. Hasn't given any fruit, but it's growing very nicely. And then we have this avocado just planted on the side of Fiote. This is the reed. This is also in the ground for just about 2 years, but no fruit yet. Here we have a papaya. So this was grown voluntarily. I didn't plant it, maybe from some food scraps. You can see it is growing and giving me some nice fruits. There is a jackfruit underneath that is not doing very well, but we're just gonna let it grow. So this banana here is fruiting. This is called Dwarf William. This is a plum variety called Louisa, just about 1.5 years in the ground. This is the grapefruit, Ruby. This is the perfume guava growing between the bananas. This is another banana that is fruiting at the moment. I think it's called Dwarf Cavendish or something. This is a mango variety, about 2 years in the ground. It's called Bambaru. And this is a newer pomegranate variety called Midnight Black. This is the white mulberry shatut, doing very well. This is a Pakistani variety. Then we have this longan, which has some fruits on, I believe, after 2 years. So it's doing pretty good, growing slowly. This is a white sapote. It's called Kampong. I've just recently planted it last week. And then we have another lychee variety. It's called Waichi. This is another white sapote I've just planted called Vista. Here we have a chiku or sapodilla. Not expecting it to grow anytime soon, but let's see. It's surviving. This is a apricot variety. Can't remember the name, but it's been in the ground for just about 1.5 years, doing very well. Hopefully we'll get some fruit next year. This is a mango variety I've just planted. It's called Bambaru, same as the one I showed before. This is just a mango seedling, and this is the Alfonso mango at the edge of the garden. Here on the mic it's very windy outside, so I'll quickly go through. I've just planted this new apricot here called Sal, doing alright. Then there is a Gurumichama berry, that is taking its sweet time to grow. It's a tropical plant. So this one is an apricot Bentley. Look at the size of this tree. It's just over 2 years old. It gave me 4 or 5 fruits in first year. So this year, later in September, spring, I'm hoping to have a ton of fruits out of it. This is a dwarf variety of Cavendish banana called Nathan. This is a pomegranate variety called Wonderful. We have had about 5 fruits from here, and it's still loaded with fruits on the other side. Just on the side of Wonderful is Parfianca. This is another pomegranate variety, and this here is what we call a cherry guava, a yellow cherry guava. This is a brown turkey fig. It's loaded with figs. These are the second figs of the season. Very nice figs, and we've already had about 50 fruits from this fig this year. Right, next up is this star fruit or carambola. So this is a seedling, been in the ground for about 1 year, doing okay. It is getting full protection from the figs and from the wall and from this low-cut seedling here. So this is a low-cut seedling. It's doing pretty good, and you can see we have 2 loquats. So one is the seedling, which is very vigorous, growing very nicely, and then we have this grafted Nagasi Kavya variety, which gave us about 20 fruits this year. So for some reason this seedling variety is sending out flowers now, out of season. So let's see how it goes. So this was the front yard. Now I'll go to the backyard. So we are in the backyard now, starting with this hybrid plum and apricot tree, doing very nice. Then we have another plum tree called primetime plum. So these are Japanese plums. I haven't tasted any one of them yet, but you can see from the size they're pretty good, pretty compact trees. On this side we have this Grand Nene banana, which was very nice. About 2 years old, Namdok Mai mango. Hasn't fruited yet because I keep removing the fruits. I want it to grow, but it's just not growing up. It's just spreading. And this is a banana called Pisang Ceylon. So I've just planted it about 1 year ago, growing very nicely. Then we have, if you see on the back side, I have these wires running for the vines. So this one here is I can't remember the name of this grape variety, but it gave us like about 1 kg of grapes this year, but hopefully next year there will be many more grapes. So grapes only fruit on the last year's wood. That's why we need to wait for another year to get more grapes. Another plum, I believe it's called Santa Rosa. And then we have this fig. It's a dwarf fig. We got about 2 fruits this year. Hopefully better performance next time. This is Santa Rosa plum. So it's also doing pretty good. Then we have some of these berries. So this one is called tay berry. Very thorny, but let's see if we get fruits next year. So I've just planted this about 6 months back. This is the dwarf mulberry, or red mulberry. Not growing as fast as the other mulberries, but let's see how well it performs next year. This is lychee variety called Ardonli, apparently 4 times the size of the normal variety. Let's see how it grows. You see some of the gingers planted underneath a lot of other plants. These are just red Dhaka bananas that I've planted here, and I just keep removing them, putting mulch to the lychee. This is called cotton candy. This is a hybrid between I think plum and apricot. This is our curry tree for cooking. And then we have this giant tree. This is a donut peach. This is definitely the most vigorous tree in the garden. I have to cut it down multiple times. This is the galangal, and then all these pots we have blueberries. At the back side of this peach tree we have this white supportive planted about 1.5 years ago. It's called lemon gold. So hopefully next year we'll get some fruits out of it. And on the back side you see different vines. So there are some blackberries, some hybrids, and some of the grapevines. So this big tree here, which has lost all its leaves, is an apricot called moorpark. Here we have jabuticaba. So it's been in the ground for about 2 years. Slow growing tree, but it's doing pretty good. Again, you can see I'm using the space to grow a lot of ginger underneath the apricot tree. Right, this is called China pear guava, which is absolutely loaded with guavas, but they're taking their sweet time to ripen up. So I've covered it fully to protect from the fruit fly, and hopefully in next few weeks we'll start getting the guavas out of it. This is another fig variety, I think, called Violet de Bordeaux. Okay figs, let's see how they perform next time. It gave us about 10 figs this year. And then here this small little plant is another jabuticaba. This is an Alfonso mango, famous Indian variety. And then this covered guy is a fig called Salathiel. Sorry, it's a lychee called Salathiel. They need complete protection from sun and wind. This lychee variety is called Red Ball, and this one here is called Taiso. So they are pretty slow growing. This is Valencia Pride mango. It has sent only one of this short in about 1 year. This fully covered tree is the Indian guava with red flesh. I have a short video on my channel about this tree. So it was absolutely loaded with fruits, and even now there are too many fruits that we can eat. We are just giving away to friends and family, eating ourselves, and to chickens as well. What is this? This is a nectarine called Suncrare. No fruit last year, but I'm pretty sure it will give us a bumper crop this year in spring. This is a Hawaiian Supreme guava. So planted is about 6 months back. Doing okay. This is a Palmer mango tree. I accidentally removed the graft, so I think this is now just a seedling of Kensington Pride mango. So it's doing okay. I'll probably graft something on top of it. On this side, I've just planted this Pickering tree. So this is Pickering mango. Obviously no growth. I literally planted it like a month back. And this here is the falsa berry. So it only produces berries on the new growth. So as soon as you get the berries, you cut it down and it will send out new shoots, new flowers. This here is called Hemat mango. So again, same time as the Pickering, and then fruity jet, another falsa berry. This is a ricotta chili tree. I keep cutting it down. Very vigorous chili tree, but it attracts a lot of fruit flies. So this here we have the moringa. You can see there is one fruit after 2 years, but we use a lot of its leaves in the cooking, so it's pretty good. And then we have another peanut butter here, which is doing very good. This is an avocado called Hazard. So there is one fruit on it after 2 years. I haven't harvested it yet, but let's see how it tastes. And this banana here is called red taka. So they are literally red in color. Not the best taste in first harvest, but I'm letting it grow, and let's see how it tastes next time. We have a strawberry guava here, which is small cherry sized guavas. And this here is again yellow cherry guava. And here we have the most impressive tree in the garden. That's a 2.5 years old lychee called Betiang. So no fruits last year, but hopefully we'll get some fruits next year. It's doing really well, grown very well. It had about 3 to 4 flushes this year. So this mango is called Glen, very disease resistant and easy to grow mango. So in its 3rd year, it has given us 3 fruits. And if if you see the size, it's almost my knee height. This is just new growth this year, but other than that, yeah, after 2.5 years, 3 years, giving 3 mangoes of this size, that's really good. This avocado here is called Adrenol, and it was loaded with fruit, but I think it dropped most of the fruits, maybe because of sun damage, but it is still holding a couple of avocados. So these are the avocados it's holding. Another small dwarf Nathan banana, and then we have the R2E2 mango here, which gave us 1 fruit this year. So we have planted all these things just about 3 years ago after buying the house, so hopefully things will pick up and we'll get much more fruit. Next section is looking in the chooks area where the chickens are. Alright, we are in the chicken run. So I have 5 chickens at the moment. That's their house, and this is the area dedicated for them to run around. Starting from the left side, we have this dwarf black mulberry, which was very tall, but I cut it down because I wanted to start the branches from here, not from there. And again, on the fence, I have some grapes growing up. I've just planted this variety called Pink Iona. So let's see how it grows. This one here is again Mexican cream guava. It has some fruits on it, but I haven't tasted them yet. And there is this volunteer papaya growing up. Some random fig variety, can't remember the name, I think it's brown turkey. Some lemongrass growing here, and these 2-3 are cherry guava, so this is I think another strawberry guava. Then we have on this side is pomegranate variety, quite tall. It's called Elchi. Alright, moving along. This one is another fig variety, I can't remember the name. This here is strawberry guava. This is Hawaiian guava, and this pomegranate here is called I think Gulsova rosavia, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. It has about 5 fruits holding on it, so none of them are ready yet, so I haven't tasted. And then this banana variety is called ladyfinger, planted about a year ago, doing very nice, obviously because of all the chicken poo here. It must be loving it. So that's it for the chicken area. I'll move to the last section of the house, which is a smaller section. Right, so this is the last section of the house. It's a very narrow strip with the neighbor on left side. So I have this blue Java banana growing up. Just planted this 1 year ago, and it grows really fast. I think the fastest banana I've ever seen. It's already throwing out the fruits, the flower. So let's see how it goes. And then all these bananas on the left side are Grand Nene variety, and I'm just distributing the pups. This is can't remember the variety. I believe it's Pink Panther dragonfruit growing in the pot. Another Grand Nene banana down there. Then another dragonfruit variety. These 2 dragonfruits are red dragonfruits. Alright, so this banana here is again a Grand Nene banana. This is a semi-dwarf variety. I've already tested it, so that's why I'm planting a lot of them. This is here is called the Goldfinger, this one. So it's doing very nice, sending out the pups. And this last variety here is called the Pisang Ceylon. So I haven't tasted it yet, but apparently this is one of the tastiest bananas, and it's in very protected spot from the wind, from any other issues. So let's see how it goes. I think it will fruit in 2nd year. This plant here is pigeon pea, so this is used only for the mulch, although it does produces peas that can be used in curries. So there are a lot of, they are easy to propagate, and they just keep producing leaves for mulch. So guys, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed the video, and if you want to join this journey, please subscribe and like this video and click on that bell icon, I guess, so that you can see all the new videos. And yeah, I'll keep sharing the videos of what happens in the garden. Bye bye.